Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Humble Servant Homestead. I am out here today getting ready to pick a few of these green beans here. Now, this whole week I have been ripping and running, and I've not been able to come down here and pick these beans here. Now, these beans will be the first pick, and I got my kids down here, and we all gonna go ahead and do this as a family effort to get these beans picked up. But the other day we had a real, it wasn't a strong rain. It was more like a drizzle, but it was an all-day drizzle, and so most of these beans here, they are laying down. And so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them the way how they are right now. But for next year, planting season, I will be doing me that Florida weave like I did over here. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and do just one string coming through, just to kind of keep them from falling over, because this soil down here on the bottom garden, I'm telling you, look at this. It is very loose, but I do like this soil. But nonetheless, when we have heavy rain, the stuff they just topple over, and so we're gonna have to work on that right there so we can have it real nice and secure, because we don't want to have to come out here picking stuff up all the time whenever it rains. Over here, of course, we on green beans here today, but the purple whole peas, they are coming along real nicely. We will talk about that at a later date. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and try and pick as much of this beans here as I can, and just want to go ahead and pick one, just to kind of, or two maybe, just to kind of show you guys what's going on here. And so these here are the beans that we will be picking, and I'm gonna pop one. Look at that right there, guys. Those beans, they are juicy inside, and they are ready to be harvested. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna pick as much as we can, like I said, and then we're gonna go ahead, get them inside of the house, clean them up, put them in some bags, and freeze them so we can have beans to eat throughout.
Freezing?
Well, we have to
freeze
some.
Can?
Well, yes,
pickle
can.
green beans?
Yeah, you do candy beans.
Well, I'll let you freeze
and
some.
maybe you might be able to do a little canning video. What you say about that?
We'll
Come
see.
on now, we got to show the people.
We'll see.
All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do right now, we'll come on down here and pretty much just go ahead and lift up one of these beans here, or lift up the plant rather. But look at that.
It's a lot of beans.
They are loaded. I'm going to go ahead and get the young ones them down here, show them the beans that we want to pick today. Beans like that there. And we're going to go ahead and knock it out. And once we go ahead and do that, as y'all can see, we have a real long row. We have 2 rows that we have to get out the way. We definitely want to go ahead and pick these beans because we don't want them to get old on us. So we're going to go ahead and pick them. And through, the picking process, we will bring you guys back and just kind of show y'all what we have got accomplished so far.
Almost at the end, guys. Look at the little bit he done picked, y'all, compared to my being.
Really?
I'm just playing.
It's all right. She been stealing out of my bucket.
Just kidding. It was a collective effort in both containers.
And I'm telling you, I am just, like I always say, I am thankful because these beans, they show up and they show out. It's it's plenty. It's definitely plenty. I'm just looking now at the work that we have to go ahead and do to get these beans here prepped. We gotta wash them, pick them. Well, we're picking them now, but when we get up there, we have to go ahead and pick them again. Got to pick off the stems. But look at those beans. And remember, these beans here, they are bush beans. We are almost close to the end. And so what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to finish this little bit that we have left. And we're going to combine them together in this basket so we can see what we have so far. Okay? All right, so stay tuned, guys. Okay, and so now that I am back, we just got through picking all these beans here. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and combine these beans here together. Oh, look at there, I'm spilling the beans.
Don't spill the beans.
I'm spilling the beans. So that is it right there. And it is very hefty. It's a lot of bean in this basket here. But nonetheless, next year, definitely what I'm gonna do different. Next year, I am definitely gonna go ahead and do the Florida weave with these beans here. Because like I said, the rain came, and also I guess maybe the weight of the beans, it just toppled over. So definitely next year, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. And what I'm gonna do as well, when all these beans here, they get through with their bearing, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave them inside of the ground and also let them go ahead and release that nitrogen inside of the ground. I'm not gonna pull them up. I'm gonna let them go ahead and die back in the ground. I may even also go ahead and cultivate them in the ground as well. Definitely, I know the last video that I did with these beans here, I said I was gonna go ahead and fertilize them, but guess what, guys? No fertilizer went inside of this ground here. But also remember, when I planted the corn in this bed, I did went ahead and plant beans with the corn. And so what helped these beans here to strive could be the beans that I planted with the corn previously, that the nitrogen was in the ground. But guys, nonetheless, I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you guys for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. If you like this little small harvest content that you guys got here today, throw that thumbs up, like, subscribe, and also share this video with someone that you think it may be helpful to. We have some more videos coming, so stay tuned for that. Have a blessed day. Ooh, that's a lot of beans.